I knew I was forgetting something. Wow, 2003. I do remember last time I played this, I was in high school, so it was a little while back. A little ways back. Also, yeah, 2035, that is accurate. That is, like, the first, like, total solar eclipse that's over Japan. Uh, hmm. There we go. Hey, Jared. I know. Those are actually from last year. I was just like, oh man, the stream layout this year, I had a really, it took me a couple nights just to like figure something out, cause I'm like, geez. It's basically the same layout as last year too, which is like, why did this take so long? But here we are. So, anyways, we'll let it, I guess we've let it run through like twice now, so we should jump into this. So yeah, we're gonna be streaming Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, the third and final Game Boy Advance Castlevania game that we were gonna stream. That I like made the plan to stream like 2 or 3 years ago, because I basically for the last 2 or 3 years each Halloween I was streaming one Castlevania game from the Game Boy Advance. This is the last one. We're finally here. Okay, so we're gonna jump into it. Oh, of course, it's gonna play through the story again. Might as well let it roll. Yeah, it's also, this is the first Castlevania game that has Soma, who, anyone who's familiar with Castlevania will know that, yeah, Soma is, I won't spoil anything, but basically he tears up most Castlevania games. Which is my favorite Game Boy Advance Castlevania game. I'm leaning Aria of Sorrow, but I have to admit, when I've played them, I've enjoyed every one of them, so it kind of works out. Especially after I finished playing it, I'm like, man, that's the best one. And then I played Harmony of Dissonance last year. I'm like, no, that's the best one. So I'm sure I'm gonna be finishing this one. I'm gonna be like, this is the best one, clearly. This one in particular, though, feels the most like the DS Castlevania games. So, man, that portrait art, that's like, even just like from the very first one to this one, like, huge jump in, like, just detail. Really starting at this point to really make the Game Boy Advance make use of everything on it. What happened? Oh, that's Soma just having a nap on the ground, you know. We're in Dracula's castle. Are we in Europe? No, we're inside a solar eclipse. That's how it works, right? This reminds me, I was actually, what is it called? I have to actually stand up and check it now. I'm like scrolling through too many Castlevania names in the past like 2 or 3 minutes. No, my cable's stuck. There we go. Where is it? Oh, there we are. Dawn of Sorrow. There we go. I was like, I know Aria of Sorrow, but what was the original one? Or like the DS one? Dawn of Sorrow. Oh my goodness. I remember being really disappointed with the portrait art in Dawn of Sorrow after this game. Hey Cassie, what you up to? We're doing our Halloween stream! Yay! We're playing Castlevania, Aria of Sorrow. Soma, give me an explanation! An enemy! That's a lot more than one enemy. Oh my god, that really escalated quickly. Yay! I picked up my first soul. And apparently hurt. Oh, played your first Castlevania a few days ago? Awesome! Which Castlevania game are you playing? I remember like loving this game a lot when I originally played it. Because you're Soma. And you're just inherently the best at everything. Oh, Symphony of the Night. Good one. That's a good place to start. Oh no, Mina! Okay, so... Oh, right, okay, we gotta change our buttons, like, for sure. So we are playing the Wii U version of this. Oh, we can actually change our buttons probably in-game. We want jump to be B and attack to be... Oh, right. This is why I have to do it via the other one. Just 2 seconds while I get this set up. Controller settings. Okay, we want this to be B, I think. And we want... Wait, no, okay. Okay, it's current. These two are currently... Oh god, this is such a mind bender. We'll see how this works out. It should be okay, maybe. There we go. Perfect. It worked! No, you gotta go to the main room. Oh my goodness. If I'm not mistaken, I don't 100% remember because it was a long time ago. This was the Castlevania for Game Boy Advance that like spoiled me for the rest of them. Like after I played this one, I went back and played all the other ones. We'll just like beat up zombies for a while. Also, like, man, like visually big step up from Harmony of Dissonance. Harmony of Dissonance, not a bad looking game, but like this is definitely really like making use of the Game Boy Advance's capabilities at this point. Oh, why is that? Right, I'll have to change that too. We go through this every year when we do our Castlevania games where I have to set my controls. This one's a little bit more obvious though. So we want this to be L. and this to be R. And we'll make this L just the menu. Just because, honestly, with the Wii U gamepad, I find that your hands naturally rest, like your fingers naturally rest on what's essentially R2 and L2. I don't find it like, I don't find my hands, maybe it's just like because of the size of my hands or whatever, but I find it uncomfortable to rest my fingers on L and R. Okay, we got a short sword, so might as well equip that. Because it's just better. Yes, Bloodstained. Super looking forward to it. Looks really good. Oh, I want that. How do I get up there? Yeah, we have to remember, we have, like, souls. We can use abilities. Oh god, we're doing bad. Okay, we got Gravekeeper, which I guess lets us do backdash. So now we can move quickly. Oh, jeez, maybe not so quick. If it was Symphony of the Night, we'd be flying all over the place. Oh, that Alucard moonwalking all over the place. I should be collecting all the souls, because that's maybe not important, but I like to do it. Now, like I said, it's been over 10 years since I've played this game, so I really don't remember much of like the map layout or anything, so it's probably gonna go south pretty quick. So, you know, don't expect like an amazing playthrough of the game. We're just doing it for fun because it's a good game and it's fun. So, and Castlevania without double jumps, it always feels so Avoid Nintendo recently. That's like fair. I feel like the Wii U is better than what a lot of people give it credit for. There we go, got Skeleton. But I know it's not like a system for everybody. Level up. I'm actually gonna go back here because I think there was. My buttons are like correct for like playing the game, but they're not really great for menus. I think there's like a door on the side here that I should probably go into. They'll give us a chance to like get some souls and stuff anyways, so. There we go. Yeah, exactly. That's the main thing. That's how every playthrough's been. I've mostly just been playing through pretty casually, just having a good time. Okay. I wish I'd slide. Okay, underground reservoir. I don't know if we want to be here yet either. That was a tiny devil and took 2 hits. That doesn't seem good. Those are the type of things we should just be swatting out of the air and... Ow. Is there anything beyond here? No, it's a salt wall. Sometimes it's hard to tell. We'll go up this way. There's like a boss door up here. Maybe we'll get double jump right away. Ah, no, bats. Give me your souls. Damn it. They eluded me by flying through that staircase. Let me see. Oh god, that's gonna take a little bit to get used to again. Okay, soul set. Nothing for that one. Throwing spears is honestly probably better than throwing bones, so. I forget if they level up. I don't remember. I don't think they do. I think that's only in Harmony of Dissonance that the souls like individually level up. Or Harmony of Dissonance. Oh, giant skeleton. Gotta fight the giant skeleton. Harmony of Despair, I mean. That's the one I'm thinking of. I wish I'd slide. Slide would be nice. This is like the world's oldest skeleton. It's like, get off my lawn. We come in the infinity, guys. You can't escape. Awesome. Hey, Viper. Oh, that's unfortunate. Sorry about that. Okay, well, that's one boss down. Ooh, what's that? Castle map. We could use a map. Yeah, in Dawn of Sorrow, I'm pretty sure they level up. In this one, they don't. I think you just straight up collect them. So, for people that aren't familiar with, now I'm gonna say Dawn of Sorrow, Aria of Sorrow. Basically, you're playing Soma Cruz. And the kind of game mechanic that goes on here is basically when you defeat enemies, you have a chance to collect their soul. And by equipping the different souls, you get different abilities. It's sort of like active. I think this one's passive, and this one's sort of like a... Yeah, okay, tells you actually. Equipping this activates its effect. This is for pressing R to activate, and this one's just, I think, up plus attack to activate. Fire enchanted arrows. That sounds pretty good. And Dawn of Sorrow kind of shares the same mechanics, but they're expanded a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna have to come back here when we have double jump. And of course, Harmony of Despair, the multiplayer Castlevania game, also has Soma, and it also he carries his mechanics with him, so you collect souls in it too. Yeah, to be fair, it's like the first boss. Dude. Ooh, fake wall. It was actually nicely placed because they placed that enemy there, so you'd probably take a swing at it. Notice you'll hit the wall, and that teaches you that there's hidden walls that you can break. So, you know, good on them. I'm gonna probably be fighting a lot of enemies just like for no real reason outside of just wanting to collect their souls. So it's definitely gonna be a factor. Uh-oh. Not killer fish. Ah. Lit. He is in another Castlevania game. This is actually the first game he's in, but he is in Dawn of Sorrow. I'd like to get a different weapon. That'd be really nice. Oh, here we go. Fall speed slows down and jump distance increases. Okay, cool. Oh. No, not a tiny killer fish. My goodness. This one definitely feels a lot more like the DS Castlevania games, though. Oh, there we go. Bat Soul. Attack using supersonic waves. Oh my goodness, I look forward to this every year. I don't know what I'm gonna do next year, like, because this is the last Castlevania game on Game Boy Advance, and I can't play DS Castlevania games on stream, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. I wouldn't mind going through the DS ones though at some point, just because they're all extremely good too. When it comes to like Castlevania games, usually you have kind of two schools of fans. You have the old school fans, and then you have fans of Iga's or Igarashi's Castlevania games, which generally are more Metroidvania, and there's a little bit more emphasis on leveling up and collecting things, whereas the earlier Castlevania games are more traditional platformers. Okay, so we don't have enough jump to go that. Oh wait, we have to probably equip this. Yes, we do. Right, flying armor. I remember this now, because you go like this, and then you glide. Yeah. I almost forgot Viper. Good catch. There we go. I wonder if this is a thing. Whoa, okay. Don't glide so well. Whee! Ow. Ow. Hey White, it's you. I keep thinking I have slide. I keep trying to style things by sliding. I miss slide. Soma is a little bit plain, like, when it comes to, like, I don't think he's the most popular Castlevania character, to say the least. Because a lot of people prefer, like, the whole, like, Belmont Dracula dynamic, and Soma is kind of, like, a sort of fresh take on that, and it kind of removes Belmonts from the equation a little bit. But I don't know, I don't mind Soma. He's alright. I like his ability, and he has an interesting, there's like there's an okay twist in this game, which is like interesting. So there's that. Basically right now we're just stuck in Dracula's castle. We appeared here and it's like, oh, why are we here? So we're trying to figure that out. But we have to try and figure it out quickly because our friend Mina that was with us is also here with us, but she can't survive in the castle or something. Basically right now it's early enough, it's just a mystery. But the plot will become more clear as we progress. Most of the Castlevania games, the plot is pretty straightforward though. Usually let's go fight Dracula. This one is a little bit different. That said, Harmony of Dissonance, the one we played last year, was also more different than what I remembered it. It's like, oh, we don't just have to fight Dracula, we have to assemble Dracula and then fight Dracula. Which was an interesting twist. I was like, oh, I don't remember this at all. Well, he's one of the more popular non-Belmont characters, I guess, but only because he's one of the few non-Belmont characters. One of the few non-Belmont protagonists, I guess, would be the way to put it. But, like, I don't know. When it comes to the Castlevania fandom, I really don't know. I couldn't tell you. Really, it's really just between me, Keed, and my cousin Pat, who I know that are really into Castlevania games. Actually, that's not true. I do know a few other people locally that are, but it's weird to kind of gauge that. Yeah, I guess it is, isn't it? I wasn't actually thinking about that, Viper. Oh god, Nathan's such a loser. Yeah, really? Yeah, true. No, I don't think anyone liked Nathan. Nathan was not well liked. He is kind of knucklehead. I will say I really like the portrait art in this game. I want in there. Which the sequel ooh, the sequel Dawn of Sorrow did not share the portrait art. I was very let down. I should probably like take a look at the map. Okay. I'm like just wandering around. You know, I'm just exploring, getting a feel for Dracula's castle. Oh, it's a big bag of money. Who needs abilities when you have money? When you have sweet fat stacks. Just gonna buy our way through Dracula's castle. The next like skeleton we'll see will just like stuff like a wad of bills in its mouth and just keep walking. Ow! That zombie soldier slowly walked forward and stabbed me. Ouch. Okay, we should... I don't know what direction we should go here. I suppose we'll just keep going forward, because I think most of the areas that I've missed at this point, I need double jump. Double jump always opens up, like, exploration a lot, so gross. We got rotting meat. Yeah, Aria of Pachinko. It's a shame. It's a shame. On the plus side, if there's anything good we can say about, like, Castlevania, it's that Igarashi's making Bloodstained, which is, honestly, in my opinion, it's like the best thing I could have hoped for. It looks really, really good. And it's like Igarashi working with Intercreates for a Castlevania successor. It's like, really? Like, this is like a perfect scenario. Oops. Nick that button. Oh, here we go. It's plot. It's Graham, who I feel probably... I won't say anything more. Also, the portrait art, it's so good! In theory, it's there, but its true castle exists somewhere else. Right here, in fact. It's a well-known fact in the underworld. That doesn't sound suspicious or anything, Graham. Just, like, interrupts everything. Do you believe in vampires? Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. It was leaked to the outside world, huh? Those hot Dracula leaks. Gross. Yeah, Dracula's always resurrecting. There's no question of that. Yeah, I remember that. Probably not. Okay, someone knows that. Yeah, exactly, Jared. Mysterious. It's just like, yeah, Dracula will inherit, like, they'll inherit all Dracula's powers. Well, I gotta get going now. Bye! I like the fact that, like, it's just a guy with just wearing a suit, just walking around. It's like, you know, oh, it's Graham. He's just walking around Dracula's castle.